So, Phoenix, Arizona last night, we were just at the Honda Rodeo getting to watch the elite athletes of professional rodeo compete for a large amount of money.
Big rare, fast feet, lots of stuff going on right here.
Today, backdrop looks a little different. We're in Houston, Texas. Huntsville, Texas to be specific. This is our 6th school ever, but we are at the Optimal Performance Academy. This is where the next generation of bareback riders and saddle bronc riders are going to get the opportunity to learn the professional skills they're going to need to be professional rodeo athletes and be successful in this world. We brought in some new coaches this year, brought in 3-time world champion Tim O'Connell.
Here it is, Tim O'Connell, and
here we go.
Stevie
Here we go. Put up a big number tonight to win it.
What do you think?
We also added a younger addition to our coaching staff, Blake Starrett. He is a saddle bronc rider. The reason that I wanted to bring him in is because he was once at these guys' level, and he now is just above that level. So he is someone that is real to them, and they can see how to get to the next level, and he can help them do that. So it's been a real good thing to have him around. We also brought on Cade Saunier, bareback riding instructor. He just made his first NFR last year.
Standing right there, Keenan Hayes, #1. Here comes Cade Saunier. Boy, Cade Saunier's been good too. This horse has got some power.
Now go to him, Cade.
Little in these hands, not much. Excellent bareback ride.
So having these younger coaches around is really adding a ton of value to the whole organization.
Set him. Yeah.
You're a very strong person, and if you exert all that, the only thing it's going to do is make you more rigid, right? So there's a balance here.
Good. Oh, relax, that was outstanding. Feel a big difference in that?
Definitely.
How connected everything is. There's a point like when you were not braking here, when your knees got at the top, you lose connection for a second. You have to give out extra power to get back to it.
Yes, sir.
You were all one thing there.
The first 2, you were a little bit late. Like when it was coming up, your feet, you were just that much behind, right? And then it's like you picked it up. When we started going downhill and it picked up a little bit of speed, it's like you were just hitting, and when they hit, they were coming. But it wasn't like you were just letting them go. You were actually dragging and keeping everything and rolling everything up. And that's how there was 2 jumps in there where like you had to feel like you had more spring in your feet.
Yeah.
And that's what that was. It was everything working together, right? Like when they hit, you weren't late. You got to the top in enough time. And it's like you were ahead of, you weren't just ahead of them, you were way ahead of them, right? Like you were what I call beating them to the kick, not beating them to the ground.
Hard to defeat, dude.
Whatever I saw from the rearview mirror looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Same time, be here at 8:30 tomorrow. We're starting at 8:30. We'll start bucking horses probably around 9:30, right? We're gonna get you guys warmed up, go through a structured warm up again together. Bareback riders will tape up, bronc riders will start getting ready. But show up hungry for this shit. Like this is it, guys. This is what you guys been working for the last 2 days. This is what we are here to do. This is the fun stuff tomorrow. So let's get fired up, take care of yourselves tonight. They've talked about recovery, they've talked about nutrition, sleep, all this stuff. Go do those things, the things that are in your control, all right? But I'm fired up for tomorrow. Like, I'm not gonna sleep very well because I'm so excited probably. So hopefully you guys get like that too and are ready to bring the heat.
We are going to be bucking horses this morning, and so we're getting guys warmed up, taking them through a proper warm-up. We use a ramp protocol, and so they're going to learn how to correctly warm up before getting on bucking horses.
I feel like we've said this every time we continue to do these, but this literally out of all the groups we've had might be the most advanced on the groundwork, the mental capacity they could take, and the talent that they're showing just on the ground. I mean, so today is going to be fun to watch. I think we're going to be able to really help some of these guys progress, get stronger in their riding, stronger in their minds, and having fun.
Let's fuck up, boys!
You know what I'm saying? Like they were up there, but they were wanting to kind of pop out.
About the whole kickstart process.
Yep.
Whether you were trying to do it or not, your feet were moving.
Yeah.
So when she finally hit and went, you were up here. You probably at the top.
Off. Yeah. You're just
a better hold.
Then you're trying to gather. Yeah, and you just freaking bury him off in her. She'll
You were
send
at the
him when it's
bottom
time.
of that. You were at the bottom of the
Zinged
stroke.
them.
Then it went.
Yeah.
Because she'd have sent everything to you, and you would have had her eaten up.
Well, I could feel like she didn't feel bad. I was just off my rigging.
You guys stepped up to the plate as you guys knocked it out of the freaking park on all those horses. Like I have never been to a school where there's this much talent in one room. Like I was kind of getting discouraged on doing schools anymore because it wasn't even worth bucking horses for most kids. That was just an impressive day of bucking horses, guys. Like you all should be so proud of yourselves for what you accomplished today, because you guys all accomplished something in your riding career today.
This school is just so much more in depth. There's so much more to learn, because in a 2 to 3 day school, there's not enough time. There's not enough time to teach these kids basic fundamentals, strength and conditioning, how to warm up, how to tape properly. I mean, we do those things, but it's in such a rushed atmosphere because you want to get them on as many horses so you can help them. When you have an extended period of time and set days and a set schedule that you don't break the schedule, we can go more in depth. You know, like I've never done goal settings at a school, but that's something I do every year, every quarter. You know, like that's something I do, but I don't have time in a 2 day school to teach them how to do goal setting when you need to hone in on more fundamentals or basic equipment. You know, like this school being 4 days has really shown me like this is a very good pattern, this is a very good system to jump kids leaps and bounds, not just see who's gonna make it and see whose egg's gonna get broken.
I know that all of you moved forward in your bucking horse riding career today. Everybody took a step, right? Like that's what we're here for, is to help you guys take a step and make sure that you're moving forward. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I know some of you guys are really hungry for horses, and your appetite is going to be satisfied tomorrow.
Day 4, last day. We're getting the guys on the next level of horses this afternoon. We're gonna be getting into Pete Carr's horses. Pete Carr is one of the elite stock contractors in the PRCA and professional rodeo. So it's a privilege to have him coming here today, and it's a privilege to be having his horses for these guys to get on. And I know they are really pumped. So we're dealing with a little rain, but it's not gonna slow us down.
If your hamstring's bothering you, you need to address it. I know you guys are tough, but I need you to be smart. And that's the big thing, is you don't have to prove to me how tough you are. I get that. So before these guys get on today, I'm gonna talk to them about injury management. It correlates to what they're doing right now because a lot of these guys are a few days in, they're feeling sore, and they may have already come in with some injuries. So we're letting them use an in real life example of how to make sure that they're doing the preventative things, doing some appropriate activation or stretching as needed, and then taking care of those injuries by taping or whatever other interventions they might need before they start getting on horses.
I think it's going to be pretty good. Got a new set of horses coming in, and some of the ones from yesterday
get on one of them first, and then roll into the day.
I'm excited to see these guys kind of get on some better horses that are going to try them a little bit and see what they're made of, and just really see the next future generation of Bronc riders come up and get ready to kick some butt.
We're getting there.
I'm walking away.
Man, that was probably the coolest thing I've experienced, because, I mean, that was my first time actually making the full 8. And, I mean, I'm 22 years old, and I got started whenever I was 20. And I was kind of half in, half out whenever I first got started. But, like, I took the last few months just trying to keep grinding, and, man, like, I would not be able to do it without these guys, because that was awesome.
I think it's going to be a big step up. They're definitely getting on horses that are going to probably be on the pro rodeo trail at some point in their life. I mean, these are younger horses, but they're a lot bigger. You can tell they're a lot faster just from running through the arena. I think a lot of kids are going to step up to the plate right here. I think a lot of kids are going to see where they're at riding ability-wise, and it's going to be a teaching moment for them to take everything from this school that they learned, surprise themselves, and realize, I can do this.
Go! Get your chin down! Go! Yeah!
Man, this weekend's been an absolute game changer. These guys are showing you tips and tricks that they've took years going down the road to learn about themselves, and they're pouring it straight to us. Not only are the horses great, just everybody here is wanting you to succeed and do everything like that. These guys have helped me sharpen tools that I thought I'd never get sharpened, and it's just an absolute blessing to be here.
These guys, 2 years ago, you know, I was in their shoes, you know what I mean? And it's cool, man. It's cool to see a lot of guys progress. And I think the best part about me being here is it keeps my memory fresh. And a lot of these things that these kids are learning is stuff that I just learned, and it's still fresh on my mind. And I still get to forget it sometimes, you know? So the good we're doing for them it's also doing for me.
Man, like this is my first time coming to an OPA deal like this, and like when I first started riding Broncs, like I wish I had these kind of opportunities. And like just like being around guys like this that want to win. And want to win outside of the arena just as much as inside.
If you're not winning your circuit or you're not going to the finals, there's no reason why you shouldn't invest in this, man. There is absolutely no reason at all. You got the best guys in the world ready to invest in you, and as much as you'll give them, they'll give back to you. It's information that guys will go their entire career not knowing, and they give it all to you right here in 4 days.
I say it every time, but this was the best school that we have ever done, hands down. The group of guys showed up, prepared, ready to learn. We matched up the horses much better this year. We had Pete Carr that brought in the second pin was the next level that they needed to rise to reach this potential we know that they are capable of. And this was, without a doubt, the most development that we've seen in the shortest amount of time from a group of guys, and it just fires me up for the future.